Hello, I'm Sylvia Ido. Thanks for joining me on Handy Law. In the past 2 weeks, we have looked at facts on trafficking in persons and the body set up to fight trafficking in persons by Nigeria's Trafficking in Persons Prohibition, Enforcement and Administration Act 2015. Today, we will look at objectives of the Act and the different actions or inaction that may constitute an offense under the law. The objectives of the Act are to provide effective and comprehensive legal and institutional framework for the prohibition, prevention, detection, prosecution, and punishment of human trafficking and related offenses in Nigeria, to protect victims of human trafficking, and to promote and facilitate national and international cooperation in order to meet the objectives. Various activities are prohibited by the Act and are considered as offenses punishable under the law. First, to directly or indirectly do or threaten any action with the intention to commit or enable the commission of trafficking in persons. Secondly, failure to take reasonable and necessary action to prevent trafficking. Thirdly, to help or enable the activities of persons involved in trafficking. How can you be said to have helped their activities? You may be a landlord and you have knowingly allowed your property to be used to hold victims of trafficking. Or you may be a medical professional who's been retained over time to treat victims in a particular property or facility. Or perhaps you're just an employee, the security guard or a janitor, and as far as you're concerned, it's just a job you're doing. What they do within the premises is not your business. That's not what this Act is saying. So if you have your suspicions, report to the authorities. Fourthly, to promise, employ, induce another person by any means to commit an offense under the Act. Are you a recruiter? Or maybe someone is encouraging you to recruit young boys and girls who are interested in working abroad or coming to the big cities. You may be participating in human trafficking. Finally, to play a part as an accomplice in the commission of an offense under the Act makes you liable. Where any of these means have been used, the consent of the victim to the intended exploitation is irrelevant. This means that the fact the victim consented will not be a valid excuse. And where anyone has been found guilty of employing any of these means, the person will be sentenced to a term of imprisonment of not less than 5 years and a fine of not less than 1 million naira. Hope you found this useful. Please like, subscribe, and share.